Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Thanks for listening or watching, whichever you're doing. We hope you've had a great holiday season so far. We know it's far from over for many of you. There'll be more Christmas celebrations today and through the weekend, and some traveling yet, so we know that everybody's out and about going here and there. And if you had one of your Christmases already, or maybe a couple of them, hope they went well and had fun. I think kids are really, as far as sitting around the Christmas tree, it's pretty obvious what we enjoy about Christmas, and that part of Christmas anyway. There's the religious side of it, of course. Around the Christmas tree, it's watching the kids open the gifts and running around and playing and having fun, and the excitement of Christmas for them. I think that's at the top of the list for most folks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, it was for our place.
Yeah.
It was kind of active in our house on Christmas Eve, and that was good.
Yes, we're happy to say that we have a very large amount of ornaments and tinsel and all the things that you put on a tree, pretty much on the lower half in one or two spots, because that's
Yeah.
And I do believe in our case that Thea and Henry would have decorated the tree another hour if we had room for it. So that was a lot of fun.
That's good.
And some gifts open and so forth, yeah. And I know you folks out there probably had something similar to that. And if you haven't yet, enjoy when it gets here. We know that people have a lot of different family structures anymore, and you go here and there. And we're going to go visit some of Joan's family later on today. They're gathered. They had their Christmas, but they're going to hang for the weekend, so it's a good chance to go see some folks you haven't seen for a long time, things like that.
Good.
So.
Yeah. I did have one bad thing happen, though.
Uh-oh.
I got scolded by my mom on,
No, oh.
on Christmas. It's not good when you get scolded by Mom on Christmas.
No, hold it. Wait.
Yes.
That does not seem likely that your mom
Wow.
would scold you. She's
Well,
not.
when you find out why, we'll see. You'll understand. All right.
Okay.
Bottom line, my mom sent me a text message at the beginning of the week.
Of last week.
Yeah, of this week. Monday. Monday. This past Monday, she sent me a text message. And so when I called him on Christmas, wanted to know if I had shared that text message with you. And I said, no, I didn't. My mom was not happy.
Oh,
so I would like to take time and read it to you today. All right?
I'm excited about this.
From Mom in Arkansas.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to my special sons and best radio guys to make my morning. So from my mom to you, Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Mom was not happy that I did not wish you a Merry Christmas on her behalf.
Oh, gosh.
So Mom, I'm taking care of it right now.
Okay. All right. Let's think about this for a moment. I'm just going to enjoy it for a moment.
I'm sure you are.
Mom in Arkansas, here's a short story that might make you smile. At the gala, the recent gala, you might remember that we had our caricature drawings created, like a lot of people did that night.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were on our way to have it done, Riley asked if they could auction off the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we said, well, of course, we can do that. And so we let the auction happen, and I think it went for somewhere around $700, our picture, and then they resold it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it just happens, Mom, in Arkansas, that my grandson Hunter and Faith Thomas purchased it the second time for somewhere around $450.
Yeah. Wow.
So it made $1,200+ for our caricature, which is a Christmas gift in itself.
Yeah.
And on Christmas Eve, I received as a gift the caricature picture.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So I know your mom wanted at least a copy of it, or
I was hoping to say, yeah, I was hoping to at least send her a picture of it because I know she would love seeing it.
All right.
Yes.
Well, what we'll do, Mom, is we'll either send you a copy, or we'll get it framed and take a picture of it for you, so you can have it.
Oh.
It's somewhat complimentary.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, kind of a cartoon caricature of Brent and Dave seems fitting, really, when you start and stop and think about it. Yeah.
So that, Mom, should make you smile. And
okay. Maybe it'll get me out of the doghouse.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah.
You know how brothers can be. All right, just a quick note here. The Prairie Pioneer Center today is closed, but they will reopen and be open next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then closed again on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So they will be open 3 days next week, but they are closed on this Friday. And so we'll note that. And remember, if you're thinking about, it's been kind of tough thinking about winter here lately. It stopped to see Mom here in Broken Bow yesterday, and so it just doesn't seem like Christmas.
No. Weather-wise, not at all.
Not at all. Like, went for a walk Christmas Eve afternoon, had a little break. Well, the company kind of went a couple different places, and they were going to come back. So I thought, well, gosh, it's so nice out. I'll just go for a walk. I could not believe it. I had a little light jacket on, and it was like 4 o'clock or pushing 5, I guess. So it's starting to cool off, but still, it was gorgeous.
Record high 76, right?
76.
On Christmas Eve day.
Christmas Eve.
Beat the record by something like 15 degrees, I think.
Oh, my God.
Crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Mom was just noting, it's what in our family you call an off Christmas, where next year everybody will come here, but this year a lot of the family went other places.
Sure.
So it was a smaller group, and the weather was like 76 on Christmas Eve and 56 yesterday or something like that. And so weather-wise, you're right, did not seem like Christmas at all. I mean, not even a chance for snow on days like that. I think we have a chance for snow on Sunday.
I was going to say we'll get slapped with a dose of reality Saturday night going into Sunday, but then I think getting fairly nice for this time of year anyway, going into next week again.
I hope so. I hope through the next holiday, if we can get through that one without snow and ice, that would be good.
Yes, it would.
But, and by the way, when I was walking, must have been close to 5 o'clock because I was crossing the street down by Rue's Apartments.
Oh, wow.
You're familiar with those.
Yes, yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm going to go a little further east and get on the other side so I can use the sidewalk to make my route back home, heading north. Here comes this car going pretty darn fast. And I just got a glimpse when my foot hit the curb. I looked up, and it was Christy.
Oh, our Christy?
Yes.
Christy Wells, okay.
I think she was trying to make the 5 o'clock church service at the Methodist Church.
Uh-oh. She was a little late, was she?
I don't know, but she was flying. Rudolph could not keep up with her.
That's funny.
So, anyway, I believe we have some guests scheduled today. Looking
what
at
is
the sheet.
Today? Day of the week. This is what? Friday?
Friday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we may or may not have guests because during the holidays, sometimes communications don't happen that they are not going to come or they're going to come. And also, they probably don't know what day it is either.
Oh, man.
So we're not going to promo anybody, but if they come in, they're welcome to come in and spend some time with us.
Absolutely.
On The Breakfast Show, because after all, we're only human. But I will admit that the young ladies that are in our studio now from Nebraska State Bank are on top of it because we don't know what day it is. They do because they were scheduled and they're here, which I believe is a miracle.
Yeah, well, kudos to you guys. Welcome.
So introduce yourselves to our audience, if you would.
Kelsey Belts, Operations Manager.
Hi, Kelsey.
I'm Amber Rainierson, Universal Banker.
We knew that, but we wanted you to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thank you, Amber. Happy New Year to you. I guess that's the next thing.
Yes.
And with that thought, we're all going to try to button up everything for 2025 and tear into 2026. How does that affect the banking business?
Well, there are several ways that affects the banking business. And of course, this middle of the week stuff kind of throws everybody off on their dates and things. But last day to conduct banking business, of course, is December 31st. And we will be open our regular business day that day. So make sure if you need anything posted for the 2025 year that it's to us by close of business on December 31st, which at all of our branches, our lobbies close at 4 for Myrna, Callaway, our main branch, and our East branch. But then, of course, our East branch does have the drive-through open until 5:30.
Okay, all right. And maybe we should back up a little bit, Kelsey, because what we just talked about off the air about the proposed, we're not as sure exactly, I guess the Trump administration decided there should be some more days off for federal employees and so forth, but unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you're looking at it, Kelsey, you're not getting that many days off in the banking business is what I'm trying to say here.
No, we get to work today and see everybody's after Christmas faces, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, the day will go by quickly.
Yep.
With some of the things that Amber was talking about, putting everything together and deciding, do I want to have this posted this year or next year, that sort of thing. And,
right.
Yeah, all right. So what are you looking forward to in the new year as far as, it doesn't have to be just banking, it could be personal. You know, what are some of the things you're looking forward to this coming year as far as maybe the kids and the families and all of that sort of thing? What's coming up?
Oh, I got another one working towards graduation here, so that's our big focus, I guess. We've got to get through wrestling season first.
Right on.
What are you going to do, Amber, when you lose all your kids to further education and you have all this mowing going on?
I know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my husband will continue coaching because our marriage doesn't know any different. So it's probably best that he continues doing that.
Yeah. Well, we could dive in deep on that, but let's don't. Kelsey, what's happening for you as far as things going on?
Nothing really, just surviving with a 8-year-old and 4-year-old, so we're not that busy yet.
Well, I don't know. That sounds pretty busy to us.
Amber, I was going to ask you, I know this is a time, we come to the end of the year, it's looking forward, but it's also reflecting, and I know that you have a big hand in the kids banking, since we're kind of talking kids here, that you do at some of the area schools. Can you kind of give us a recap on how that went for 2025?
Sure. I didn't put together any numbers, but overall, I think we're still growing. So each year it gains momentum at each of our schools, at North Park and then at Myrna and in Callaway. So our numbers continue to grow and word continues to spread, and it's just such a fun time with the kids. They get super excited about being able to put money into a savings bank, and of course the treats are a good incentive each time they come to visit too. But I'm not sure, I haven't talked to the ladies in Myrna and Callaway, but I know the last banking day here in Broken Bow, the kids were dressed up in their Grinch costumes and stuff.
Nice.
And so it was their Grinch day. So that's always a fun way to start off a Tuesday morning by going up and visiting with those kids. So.
Yeah. And refresh our memory, it's what grade and age group?
Kindergarten through 5th grade here in Broken Bow, and then it's kindergarten through 6th at Myrna and Callaway. So once they graduate that age, then they get their checks cut to them. So a little bit different setup between the school systems, but our elementary here is K through 5. So.
Well, it's a great lesson to teach
Yes.
kids, and I know that you have some of the kids that run the bank too, which I can imagine is a great learning experience for
Yes.
them too.
Yep. We have a great group of 5th graders here in Broken Bow, and I guess I haven't made it to the other locations this year, but from what I've heard, yes, everybody just buys in and takes on that leadership role, and it's fun to watch those kids thrive in that position too.
Yeah, well, it's a great program.
Yeah.
So.
It really lays a foundation for some good decision making later on, I think, because of that. And it's pretty cool that you guys did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. You've got some notes, and we have a tendency to lead people astray.
Luckily, Amber covered one of those already.
Okay.
We just wanted to send out a reminder. 1099s should be mailed out by January 31st. They do come in a plain white envelope, so we just wanted to let you know to keep your eye out for that and maybe check it. Sometimes those things kind of look like junk mail. So
Yeah, and there's so many pieces of mail that look
Right.
that way, so watch for it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't know. Sometimes, as a business person, when you get a little notification from IRS, first of all, you freak out. And then you look at it and you go, is this real?
Yep.
And there's a lot of decision making that goes along with your mail anymore. And Amber or Kelsey, one of the conversations we've had many times with you and other lending institutions is the hard work you put in for fraud and that sort of thing. And I'm sure that will be right at forefront in 2026.
Yeah,
Right.
we continue to see an uptick in that. Kelsey and I both deal with that pretty much on a daily basis anymore. In some, we have different levels of it, of course.
Yeah.
But the schemes and the way these people go about getting your information anymore, we just really encourage people, if you have a question about somebody you're talking to on the phone, just hang up and call the bank.
Right.
Just talk to you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one benefit of having the small town local bank. We answer the phone and you're going to talk directly to us about the situation. You're not going to talk to an automated system or anything else. So we just encourage our folks to hang up and call the bank if you have questions.
All right. And
So.
do explain, Kelsey, I'm thinking if let's just say my paycheck accidentally got in the washer and it got washed. When I call, I should probably explain, and I'm talking about a check that got washed in the washer, not a washed check, right?
Right, yes. They're two different things. That's a little easier replaced than the washed check.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that amazes me that happens maybe now more than ever, washing checks, and you thought that was an old time fraud, but it's pretty popular, isn't it?
Right, it's starting again, and they're stealing them right out of the mailboxes,
Yeah.
the blue ones, so we've encouraged customers take them straight into the post office if you can, or pay your bills online rather than sending them by mail. Just a safer option.
It seemed like maybe in one of the conversations, one pen is a little better to use than when you sign your checks. There's some pens that don't wash as easy as others, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's the gel, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that's what we can remember things sometimes, Brent. It's
Once in a
amazing.
while.
Very impressed.
It's getting less and less, but once in a while.
I know when you walk in, you go, I don't know if these guys are going to remember anything, but hey, we're on a roll today. All right. Well, what else did you guys want to highlight?
One other thing that we want to touch on is we do offer health savings accounts at Nebraska State Bank, HSAs. And so for those folks that have them and maybe want to get the full tax benefit by finishing contributing their maximum amount, we do need to have that in by tax filing deadline. So that cutoff isn't necessarily the 31st. But if we roll into the first of the year and they want to contribute for 2025, we do have a form that will have to be signed.
Okay.
So that just is our verification of their intentions to have that posted for the 2025 year.
good note there. And those are very handy and usable ways to work with your insurance for your health. And good Lord only knows that we're all a little confused about that right now. So this is something you can do locally as well.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Yep. We have a lot of different businesses that take advantage of offering HSA insurances to their employees, and then we have the accounts that we're the custodian of then down at the bank for them. So.
And those are okay up to 65. Then after you're 65, you're done.
Yeah.
Right?
Typically, yeah. When you go on Medicare, then you're not eligible to contribute to that. Now, if you're over 65 and you're not switching over, to Medicare, and you have, and you're still working and still have insurance that's compatible with it. Of course, you've got to have that high deductible health plan still in place. Then there's some, folks that we've seen continue working and doing that after that age. So,
well, when your financial consultant shows you the graph and says you can't retire till you're 80, you have to sometimes keep working.
Yep, very true. Yep.
How do I know that? I'd rather not go into that right now. All right. Well, it's really great you guys came in today. You are open today for regular business at Nebraska State Bank. Is that all your branches? Everything's
correct. Yep.
All right. So the one out east and then Callaway and Myrna will be open except for next weekend on Christmas or New Year's Day.
Right. Just Thursday will be the only day that's different next week.
Okay. All right. Brent, any questions before we close?
No, I don't think so. I think I was on. I just love the program with the kids. So we've talked about that, and it's.
Do you want to talk wrestling with Mom at all?
Well, I don't know. We could. I talked to Shafe earlier in the week. We could do another wrestling report right now, couldn't we, Amber?
Oh, from the mother's side.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh gosh.
I think I'll see you at a few meets though coming up in 2026.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to roll right through, I'm sure.
Well, it's easy to see when you go to a wrestling match that the parents are passionate about the sport. And I know your family has been and probably always will be.
Yeah.
And Brent's got to know a little bit more about wrestling, working with Coach Crawley and Coach Patch over the years. And Mr. Sybren even used to help us out with that. So
yeah, I think so. Yeah, when you guys first started.
Yeah. So it's been fun, and we don't get any more comments than when we do state wrestling, do we, Brent? As far as people,
it seems to be greatly appreciated when we're there for every day and every match, and it's a blast for us.
Yeah,
long days, as Amber knows, but boy, they're worth it. It's a great time, and hey, we get to stay at home for districts.
Yes, that'll be fantastic.
That's something to look forward to in the new year. I'll tell you that.
Sleeping in our own beds.
Yes, that'll be great.
Yes.
I asked the crew, Amber. I asked the crew to, because of financial restrictions, and I'm the admin guy here, to just eat hot dogs only when they're at the state wrestling. How do you handle that in your family?
Well, that's been a challenge, and actually some of our friends laugh about it because Brecken, my youngest, he's always been my foodie, and you give that kid $20, he's not going to come back till that $20 is gone. So, it's a little bit. There's so many options there.
Yes, there are
so many options besides the standard hot dog.
Yeah, no kidding. But can you use cash there?
No, now you can't. Now it's a debit card. So if you let them loose with the debit card, look out.
Yeah, there are, Kelsey, there are mechanisms with the banking business that you can shut them off, right?
Right, yes.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Yeah.
I want to get me a Nebraska State debit card for your state wrestling.
Yeah.
With a lid on top.
With a limit.
Well, Happy New Year to you guys. And
you too.
Tell everybody at the bank hello. We appreciate them very much. And a milestone this year with John Smith. 40 years at the bank. I know that's pretty impressive.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. We all enjoy John. And
Yeah. Is he going to be there another, 40?
He says he's not leaving anytime soon.
Good
so
deal.
We'll see.
Good deal. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
We'll take a time out or two, and then we have news for you.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Barney Pharmacy hopes your holiday week has been bright and meaningful. As you look ahead, please plan ahead for prescription needs, especially with the upcoming New Year's hours. They will be open New Year's Eve from 8:30 until 1 and closed New Year's Day. They thank you for your continued support, your friendly faces, and the trust you place in them. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Barney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
Recover your health. If you are suffering from an illness, surgery, or injury, Team Physical Therapy can get you back on your feet again with today's most advanced physical therapy treatments. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapists evaluate and treat a wide range of physical conditions. Team Physical Therapy is committed to a timely and effective recovery for each of our patients. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump says the U.S. targeted ISIS forces in Nigeria.
We still don't know what was specifically targeted, how many people were killed, or even how many strikes were carried out.
CBS's Kamal Azradali tells us U.S. African Command said the strikes were in coordination with Nigerian authorities. Severe storms in Southern California have triggered widespread flooding and mudslides. CBS's Andreas Gutierrez is in Altadena.
At least 3 people have died since the storm began, including a man in San Diego killed by a falling tree. Flood watches and warnings remain posted today.
Snow is the weather story in other parts of the country, says meteorologist Craig Allen.
Right now, snow continues to fall from the upper Mississippi Valley, upper Midwest, around Minnesota, on down through Wisconsin, and it's making its way towards Pennsylvania and New York State.
The Northeast is bracing for what could be a significant amount. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto, all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by the NSP, troopers with the Nebraska State Patrol have arrested one person after a pursuit of a stolen U-Haul in Omaha. At approximately 11 a.m. on Wednesday, the NSP received information about a U-Haul that had been reported stolen. The vehicle was reportedly in the area of 84th Street and 6th Street in Pavilion. When a trooper attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver fled. The trooper then initiated a pursuit. The vehicle fled for approximately 20 minutes before coming to a dead end near 35 and Mason Streets. The suspect braked quickly, causing a collision with the trooper. The vehicle then stopped and the driver was taken into custody without further incident. There were no injuries reported in the incident. The driver, Heath Stockdale, age 38, of Omaha, was arrested for flight to avoid arrest, willful reckless driving, assault of a police officer, possession of a controlled substance, theft by receiving stolen property, and numerous traffic violations. Stockdale was lodged in the Sarpy County Jail. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
The NBA nightcap did not disappoint as the Nuggets took down the Timberwolves 142-138 in overtime. Nikola Jokic 56 points, 16 rebounds, and 15 assists in the win for his 15th triple-double of the season. He becomes the third player in NBA history to record multiple triple-doubles on Christmas, joining only Oscar Robertson and Russell Westbrook. The Rockets curb-stomped the Lakers 119-96. Amen Thompson and KD combined for 51 points. The Warriors knocked off the Mavericks 126-116. The Spurs got their 8th straight victory and got past the Thunder 117-102. Then they won their first Christmas game since 2016. Jalen Brunson scored 34 points in the Knicks' comeback win against the Cavs 126-124. And the Broncos knocked off the Chiefs 20-13. Wins for the Vikings and Cowboys.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 67. Winds out of the west 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows around 33. Tonight, partly cloudy. Highs around 62 tomorrow. High of 27 Sunday with a slight chance of snow. 32 sunny skies Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you.
We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track, no matter what happens. Contact us today at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:07, let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Oh, my goodness, Dave. It is absolutely gorgeous. 28 under a mostly clear sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 29.90. Humidity 78%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours. Only a trace of precipitation for this month. A high yesterday of 52 with an overnight low of 35. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas, and I got to say thank you to Mr. Apperson for taking sign-on duties for me tomorrow so I can head home today to celebrate my Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas late to you and Happy New Year.
I said that?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
I did.
Basketball
game.
Oh.
He might be reneging on you.
Okay. Yeah, happy to do that, Jack.
Thanks.
All right, 8:08. We're playing songs from some of our new releases on KBBN today that we're going to round out 2025. This is one of those, Cassius Culpepper with Believe.
6 p.m. Tickets are just $65 per person and can be purchased through a Sergeant Fair Board member or by reaching out to them on Facebook. Your ticket gets you everything you need for an unforgettable night. Entry to the party, a smoked brisket dinner, one drink ticket, $500 in casino cash, and a champagne toast at midnight. Don't miss out on the fun, the prizes, and the celebration of the year. Grab your tickets today and get ready to party in Sargent on New Year's Eve.
Sounds like fun. It's 8:13. You're listening to The Breakfast Show on a Friday. As we go into the weekend, we know that, again, many of you will be traveling. Late Christmas, early New Year's celebration, whatever the case may be. Remember that our officials out there, our law officials, are going to work hard to keep you safe, and they are going to also be a little more adamant about buckling up, and you may be getting stopped through a safety check and so forth, so keep that in mind and buckle up, and no hassles, just buckle up, go through the safety check, and off you go, right?
There you go, yeah. I did something last night that I've never done on Christmas.
What is that, Brent?
Yeah, I climbed my roof.
What?
Climbed up on my roof, yep. I'm going to share the story.
How?
Well, we got my grandson a Frisbee for Christmas, so y'all know where this is going now. Got him a Frisbee for Christmas, and it was kind of cool. We went out, played with it at night because it lights up. Mm-hmm. Looks like a UFO when you're throwing it back and forth. We were having a great time, and then Pappy, as he calls me, decided he was going to try to really fling it a long ways. Well, Pappy didn't get the release point down quite right and chucked that thing up on the roof.
Uh-oh.
So I'm feeling terrible, just feeling awful that I threw his Frisbee up on the roof. And, of course, he's such a great kid. He's like, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay, Pappy.
Oh.
But I'm like, okay, I've got to get this thing down. Well, I didn't have a ladder that would get me all the way up there. So I just backed out the car and had a little step stool, took that up there with me and climbed up on the step stool on top of the car and got up on the roof, and I retrieved the Frisbee.
And how did coming down work?
It was awful. It was the most horrifying experience of my life.
It's always okay going up.
I know. When I got to the Frisbee and then I turned around and I looked down, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not as young as I used to be.
Oh, that's scary.
But yeah, we got it. I got it down, and but I was the one that did it. I was the one that threw it up on the roof. It wasn't. Yeah, my grandson was doing a great job throwing the Frisbee back and forth. It was me that
got a little
didn't
crazy.
Throw it so well.
Gosh, I wish I would have saw that.
Well, I was really. I got into the house. I told Shelley, I'm like, I hope Dave did not get to see this. Otherwise, I may call in sick for the morning show.
That would have been
tomorrow.
fun.
I bet.
Here's Marfa. A song called Daisy. 20 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Good to have you aboard. Well, this is the week going into, or this weekend, and then next week we'll be ending the year and going into the new year's, what I'm trying to get out here. And a lot of people get together and have a little bubbly and have a little fun bringing in the new year. And I know that sometimes there's folks out there that don't typically get together and have bubbly, but this particular occasion, they do. So I can tell you that if you're kind of wondering what kind of bubbly to get for the company coming over, stop by the Whiskey Barrel in Broken Bow out on East Highway 2, right across from Gateway Motors, and say, you know what, I got company coming in. We want to have a little toast. What would be good? And there's non-alcoholic bubbly, by the way, as well. So if you want to get a little advice and free ice with purchase, they can help you at the Whiskey Barrel. And I know that Stan would want me to thank all of you folks who are patrons of the Whiskey Barrel. There are lots of different places to buy adult beverages anymore. But this is a spirit shop. This is what they do. This is what they center on. And they also center on fair prices. They don't have big glitzy sales at the Whiskey Barrel. You just know that when you walk in, they have their margin they need to make a living, and that's just about it. And that's the way they work it. And if you're looking for something that's not on the shelf, they can try to get that for you as well. And it's natural that they watch the product lines move out, and there's different trends and different things that become popular and maybe not as popular as they were, and they kind of regulate those products to the demand, and the prices are fair. So enjoy a great conversation, a wide selection of your favorite beverages at the Whiskey Barrel, and they wish you a Happy New Year.
If you want to go out for New Year's Eve, here's an idea for you. You can welcome in the new year and leave 2025 in the dust by going to Sylvester's. They'll have a New Year's Eve party going on. Place to do it is Sylvester's Victory Underground, performing 9 until 1. They play everything from kickin' country to rock. Freddie will have party favors to help ring in the new year at Sly's too. So go welcome in the new year at Sylvester's, East Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
All right. Well, these two ladies are dynamic on their own, and then here a while back they got together. Maggie Rose and Grace Potter with Poison in My Well. My well. It is 8:26. Jeanette Denson is here on behalf of Quality Senior Villages. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, where do you want to start? I mean, you have been, Brent, I think Jeanette's been trying to retire for about 15 years now. From all the good things that she has put together over the years. Quality Senior Village is, of course, one of those. And Custer Care. I think you're cleared from Custer Care now.
I'm cleared from Custer Care, yeah. Well, I don't know. I have one more week, and Matt said I had to be the activity director there.
Okay.
for 1 day.
Wow.
He'll be surprised.
He will be surprised.
Well, nothing like sending you off by making you work.
Yes.
Yeah. What a great send-off.
It's probably appropriate, actually.
Yeah.
Something tells me you probably want it that way, though, knowing you.
Yeah. So tell us about Quality Senior Villages with your retirement upcoming, very, very close.
Yes.
You've got things in place for that.
I do. Kim Wells is going to be the new administrator. So anybody who wants to go in and give Kim a call or stop in and talk to her, we're really excited that she's going to be taking over for.
Well, she definitely has the credentials and the experience.
Yeah, she does, and she likes it so much there. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah,
that she will be good at what she does.
Yes, she will.
Yeah.
I think it takes a special talent to be able to do that, and then really a perfect fit like this is 1 in a million, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Being an RN and understanding that part, and and then working with people with Alzheimer's is not something you learn. It's something that you have inside you. That you have an ability to be able to do that, and Kim definitely does.
Yeah.
Her quiet manner really makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and to have somebody like that in place for new employees that come in is essential as well, because she can pass along that style to new people, and even people that are already there.
And the one thing I like her about Kim is that she is out there on the floor working with the people, and that makes all the difference in the world. If you're out there and doing things with, she's not afraid to do anything. So that's the best part.
Yeah, and this is a unique service that you built here. I mean, it's not like a huge facility with an administrative group in the back. This is hands-on. Is the way you wanted it.
That's how we wanted it when we started it 10 years ago, and I think it's doing exactly what it should be doing now. And the residents seem to be very happy there. So it's great. It's a fun place to work. If you haven't been in there, it's a fun place.
Well, I'm sure you never know from day to day, right?
No. I went in and cooked breakfast yesterday, and it's just so fun. They're always happy whatever they get to eat, and and have ideas on how to make it better.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like that part.
Well, I think the one thing that we all know by seeing the data that has been put for us on the table, that this particular situation is not going away. It's growing.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll come up with some treatments that will do some positive things. But right now, we're kind of treading water here. And so we know that the need is going to be there. So again, to have a facility like this in Custer Canyon, Broken Bow,
makes a big difference.
Yeah. Okay.
We do have a couple of rooms available.
Okay.
So if you know of anyone who is needs some facility where they're safe, you know. It is a locked facility, so you don't have to worry about people leaving and those kind of things. So that's a great thing for there. But they have the ability to go outside if they want to.
They do, and here lately they can do
they
that.
Have been out there. They have a patio on one side and a walking path on the other side, and so they can get outside and walk and enjoy the outside as well.
Yeah, it's unusual that they can do that on Christmas Eve. But,
I know.
It's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Anytime it's nice enough to be out and get some fresh air, that's a good thing. And it was designed, as I remember, people with dementia tend to want to walk, right?
Yeah.
So it's designed so that they can walk without
ever running into a wall. Yeah. So you can just go around in a circle and I love it that the office is there where you can see people walking around, you know, and they can stop in and and talk to you through the window too.
Yeah, I bet they do. They do. So how are you fixed then for help as far as the rest of the staff goes?
We could still use an evening and a night person. The staff is pretty well set, but there are some staff that are running overtime. So, you know, it would sure help them out if we could get another evening or night staff person.
So now they would just contact Kim?
Just contact Kim.
Okay.
And you can pick up an application anytime, but talk to Kim about the job. So.
Okay. And back to the facility itself, you have a couple of rooms. Probably a tour would help if they want to come and take a look.
Yeah, and they could do that. So we have one that's a double room, so in case a husband and wife wanted to come in, that would work really well for that, and then another regular room. So.
All right. Brent, do you believe that Jeanette Denson will entirely retire?
No.
No. My sisters just keep giving me a terrible time. I'm the only one who's still working. Out of 7 of us, I'm the only one who's still working. And they kept saying, well, what are you going to start next? I'm not starting something next. I am not.
Well, maybe you're going to start another hay business.
No, he's trying to get out of that. No.
I do have a question for you. I know we've been talking about quality senior villages, but a couple of days ago I received a voicemail from, I believe it was the workers of Custer Care Center, and they called me up, left a voicemail, and it was the entire staff meowing like cats to Christmas carols. And I was wondering if you were a part of that. No. I don't think it was because they were enjoying the Jingle Cats that were playing on KCNI. I think it was their way of telling me, stop it.
Stop it.
Yes. So
I'm sure that is.
I didn't know if you were part of that or not.
No, I would not be a part of that.
Yes.
No.
Well, they did. I listened to it a couple of times. It was they had great harmonies as they were meowing to me. So
wow.
Yeah.
Jeanette, is there any before we let you go, any last reflections that you want to kind of talk about before you close the show?
Well, I never thought about that, but no.
Okay.
I haven't. No,
okay, all right.
I don't think so.
I think. Go ahead.
I think things are in great shape for both places, and I've never felt like that before, and I feel like that things are in good shape and that things will continue on.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's my big thing is, you know, it doesn't have to be the way I did it, but just continue on and keep doing a service.
That original idea of taking care of people who need care is
right.
still going to happen.
And don't turn anyone away.
Okay, which you never have. I don't think. When you
I tried not to.
Technically, I mean, there's
Yeah.
things that won't let you take people in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jeanette.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Happy New Year to you. Enjoy your retirement.
Oh, I will. I'm looking forward to
I bet you are.
Put it plain, I just don't like you. Not a thing about the way.
The right season, the right price. Well, now is that time. Aglin ATV is fully stocked with Polaris models that are built to go and priced to move. Aglin's great pricing with no extra fees, rebates from Polaris, great financing options, special discounts for ag customers. Now is the time to buy at Aglin ATV in Broken Bow.
Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance. 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
20 minutes before the hour, Brent and Dave with you here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Thanks to Jeanette Denson for dropping by. This may be her last appearance on the Breakfast Show, but we kind of doubt it. She'll be involved in something that we'll be able to visit with her about. But she has been a great friend over the years and a great business partner when they first started things up. We worked with them quite a bit from the very beginning, and it's been a lot of fun to watch them grow. They've done some fantastic things and tried some different things, and some of them worked, some of them didn't, and they just kept making that path towards providing care for people who need it. And we have to thank Jeanette and her associates for that over the years.
Yeah, kept expanding and expanding their services too.
Yeah.
When you think about, what both entities kind of started as. Kudos to her and everybody who's come along to help those facilities what they are today.
Hear, hear. Well said. All right, it is time for Chris Stone, Kingfish Ingram on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. This song is called 662. Sounds of Chris Stone, Kingfish Ingram, 662. All right, a birthday or two. If you're celebrating a birthday today, you're celebrating your birthday with the Sandman.
The Sandman.
Yes.
And, boy, I feel terrible. The Sandman is who?
Well, a person responsible, at least partially, for the song Enter Sandman.
Oh, okay. We're talking Metallica.
Yeah. Lars Ulrich is 62 today. The Danish drummer co-founded the heavy metal band Metallica. He is the son and grandson of a professional tennis players. So he came from a sports-minded family to being a drummer for Metallica. Wow, that's a transition. Chris Daugherty is 46, the American Idol finalist, who now has his own band and has a number one hit or two. It's Not Over Home and Over You. We had that in the playlist at one time. I looked this morning. We do not anymore. Some crazy program director probably took it out, whoever that may be.
I like Daughtry. I enjoyed their sound.
Daughtry.
Yeah.
Daughtry, yes, that's right. 46, Chris Daughtry. And American Idol has been beneficial in some cases of bringing people forward that have become big stars.
Yeah, for sure.
In some cases, yes. Yes.
Kelly Clarkson, the original American Idol.
Yes.
Won the first season.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood.
Uh-huh.
She's been rather successful.
Yes. Any others on your mind?
Daughtry, Philip Phillips had a hit.
Philip
had
Phillips,
a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it just one hit? Home was a great song.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So yeah, you have that, and well, Scotty McCreery on the countryside, he's been rather successful.
See, your mind's still good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Me, I'm a 3-time loser. Joanne Shaw Taylor with I have to admit, I will be honest, as I usually try to be. I said usually try to be because if I said I always try to be, that'd be a lie.
Oh.
So I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
If that makes any sense at all. It's so nice for yours truly to not be playing Christmas music today. I feel free. I feel free.
I think there's a lot of radio broadcasters that are feeling free today for what you just said.
I would like to at this time say good morning and Happy New Year to Melvin Running Bear. I don't know if you're listening, Melvin. I know you have been a listener for many years. Great guitarist, great musician, good friend. I still consider Melvin a good friend. Never see him. But that's kind of when you know you're good friends, when you don't see each other all that often, but you still know that you are good friends. Also, a big hello out and howdy out there to Jason Griffith today.
Oh, yeah.
Been communicating a little bit via text with Jason.
Good.
As far as Christmas news goes, and kind of the same with Jason. Don't see him very often, but still a good friend of yours truly, the breakfast show and the radio station, and Brent Amperson as well. So if you have anybody out there that you haven't seen for a while, might surprise them today, give them a call. Say, hey, howdy.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Make that connection before the year is over.
Yeah. Or through the New Year's weekend, whatever. Or any old Tuesday, any old time. It doesn't matter. Just touch. Been trying to do a little more of that, touching base with people. It's not that...
that's a good New Year's resolution.
That is a good... Yeah. I think I'm going to try to follow up on that because when I have made contact with some old friends, it's been great. Just don't know why we don't do it more often as people. It's not like life is getting like trying to, how do I want to put it? The excuse, well, I'm so busy, I don't have time. I don't have time for my friends. How awful is to say that? I don't have time for my friends. Just don't have time. And then when you get together on the phone, you say, I'm sorry, we should have took time.
Yeah.
I'm being a little bit reflective here, and I'll get in trouble when I do that. I don't want to upset anybody, especially you, good friend and neighbor. I sure wished I would have saw you on the roof yesterday. That would have been so nice.
Well, I'm kind of glad it was in the dark where hopefully nobody saw me.
Was it dark out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was dark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was dark. Well, my grandson, we got him a Frisbee that lights up.
Oh.
So we were playing with it, in the dark. And Brent threw it on the roof.
Wow, I see. It was dark out. That even makes it more scary.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. For me.
At this point, too, I would like to thank A1 Auto over in Arnold. I love what they do at Christmas time. They pay you not to play Christmas music.
Yeah, they started this a few years ago on KBBN, and we have a lot of fun with it. We think it's pretty cool that they do it.
It is.
And we kind of have fun with it along with them. And they're like, hey, we're just going to sponsor an hour break from all the Christmas music.
Yeah.
So, but Christmas music, I got to be honest, I found myself listening to Christmas music on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it has its place and time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just have to wait till next year now.
Yes, we will.
Darn it. From 2015, Susan Tedeschi's version of The Letter on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, recorded live.
CBS News Brief. The U.S. launched deadly strikes against Islamic State forces in Nigeria. Nigerian Foreign Minister Yusuf Tugar tells the BBC.
We understand the security threats that we're facing with terrorist groups that are targeting innocent lives.
A Palestinian carried out a deadly attack in northern Israel, killing 2 people. BBC correspondent Amir Nader is in Jerusalem.
Israel's Minister of Defense instructed the army to act forcefully against the Palestinian village of Qabateya, from where he said the attacker came from.
CBS News New York meteorologist Tony Sadiku has good news if you're a snow lover.
Post-Christmas snowstorm moving through the Great Lakes all the way to the Northeast. Winter storm warnings for New York City, which could accumulate to the biggest snow the city has seen in nearly 4 years.
Southern California is continuing to get pounded by heavy rain, causing widespread flooding and mudslides. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
So Pure Talk just had their best year ever and asked me if I'd like to thank their customers on their behalf for being so awesome. I said sure. It's important to say thanks, especially this time of year, which is why, as one of their many satisfied customers, I should probably thank Pure Talk first for keeping their customer service in this country and for providing hundreds of American jobs. I appreciate that. I also appreciate their Roundup program, which makes it easy to support America's Warrior Partnership and join the fight against veteran suicide. And I love that Pure Talk donated 1,000 hand-sewn Made in America flags to veterans around Independence Day. And of course, I really appreciate their generous support of my own foundation, MicroWorks, and their commitment to help us train the next generation of skilled workers. Having said all that, it's now my pleasure, on behalf of everyone at Pure Talk, to thank you sincerely for choosing to do business with an American wireless company that actually stands for something. And one more thing. Merry Christmas.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
The NBA nightcap did not disappoint as the Nuggets took down the Timberwolves 142-138 in overtime. Nikola Jokic, 56 points, 16 rebounds, and 15 assists in the win for his 15th triple-double of the season. He becomes the 3rd player in NBA history to record multiple triple-doubles on Christmas, joining only Oscar Robertson and Russell Westbrook. The Rockets curb-stomped the Lakers 119-96. Amen Thompson and KD combined for 51 points. The Warriors knocked off the Mavericks 126-116. The Spurs got their 8th straight victory and got past the Thunder 117-102. Then they won their first Christmas game since 2016. Jalen Brunson scored 34 points in the Knicks' comeback win against the Cavs 126-124. And the Broncos knocked off the Chiefs 20-13. Wins for the Vikings and Cowboys.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 67. Winds out of the west 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows around 33. Tonight, partly cloudy. Highs around 62 tomorrow. High of 27 Sunday with a slight chance of snow. 32 sunny skies Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Nebraska State Bank, leading, serving, growing. Since 1917, their integrity and passion have enabled them to offer innovative products, deliver superior service, and make local decisions for their customers. Visit nesb.bank or visit one of their area locations.
9:04, it's 30 outside under a sunny sky. Winds are calm, barometric pressure 2991 and rising slowly. Humidity at 81%. High yesterday, 52 with an overnight low of 35. Although we did drop down to 28 after 7 o'clock this morning, now back up to 30. Sunset today at 5:15, sunrise tomorrow morning at 8:03. A trace of precipitation all of this month. And Brent, I'm not sure, well, we should go back and take a look, but I don't know that we've had a December with just a trace for the whole month. That might change. We might add something this weekend, some light snow maybe. But the light snows we've gotten before in this month have turned out to be traces of precipitation, so we'll have to wait and see. But it's dry out there.
Yes.
I don't want to keep that in mind when we go into the rest of the winter. If we don't get any moisture or snow, we're going to be kind of dangerously brittle out there.
Mm-hmm.
Want to be careful. So let's talk sports for a moment.
Sure.
I know that that's what you do. You're a sports guy. I am so much of an unsports guy that I was actually watching Kansas City play yesterday. Who were they playing? Kansas City were playing Denver.
Uh-huh.
But then I realized quite some time later that it was a game that had been played in November or earlier.
Oh, you were watching a replay of something earlier? Really? Because they did play last night.
They did last night, so yesterday afternoon they must have been showing the game from before.
And you thought it was the live version, and it wasn't. Oh,
I should have realized that because I don't believe the KC quarterback is playing.
No. Well, they were down to their, I believe, I didn't watch the game, but yeah, Kansas City would have been down to their third-string quarterback, I believe, playing last night. Sounds like they put up a great fight, though, against a Denver team who's been having a great season.
They have been. They were having a great game. That was very close. The game I was watching yesterday afternoon, just to kill a little time before we left. I thought, well, I'll just sit and watch this matchup. It's very important. And Mahomes was playing.
Uh-huh.
That may be the game he got hurt in. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But anyway, I was enjoying myself till I realized it wasn't really happening.
It was a replay? Oh, that's funny.
Well, we got this new, we're Great Plains customers.
Uh-huh.
And they came in and changed us over from cable to fiber.
Uh-huh.
So now you have to, when it pops up on the screen, then you have to push this button, and it takes you to another screen, and then you have to click, 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 click down till you get to Great Plains TV.
Mm.
You click on that, and then there's these options of all this different programming, and I just did that, and then I clicked on sports, and it said playing now.
Yeah?
So I clicked it, and there it is, Kansas City and Denver, playing now. But I should have realized since Mahomes wasn't playing that it was, not the real game. But it's an adventure now trying to figure out how to get to channels.
Yeah, sounds like it. And to know if the game is actually live or if it's a replay of something.
Yeah, I said playing now, today, 2 to 5.
Ah.
Well, okay, cool. I'm just going to kill a little time before we leave the house. I'll watch some of the game. I was entertained.
Well, that's the main thing right there, is that you were entertained.
So can you tell us about games that are coming up that will be on live on the radio?
Sure. We're going to kind of get Husker heavy here going into the new year. The local sports team takes a little time off between Christmas and New Year's. Dave and others have been very nice to let us do that as we kind of recharge our batteries, and then we'll get back at it with the local sports once we turn the calendar and get into the new year. But we'll do a lot of Husker stuff between now and, well, even into the early part of the new year. So we'll tell you what's coming up Husker-wise. Of course, Nebraska football team will be in the Las Vegas Bowl. They'll be playing on December 31st, New Year's Eve day, when they take on Utah. And we'll have live coverage of the bowl game on KBBN 95.3 FM with coverage starting at 12:30. Kickoff for the game will be at 2:30. That'll be on December 31st. And then on New Year's Day, we'll have Nebraska women's basketball. A lot of talk about the men's basketball team, but the women are doing just as good. So we're going to get Nebraska women's basketball on the air for you on New Year's Day when they travel to Iowa to take on the Hawkeyes. Should be a great game, and we'll have it for you with coverage starting at 12:30 on New Year's Day. And then the following day, it'll be Nebraska men's basketball. Oh, my goodness, what a big game. Nebraska will be taking on Michigan State at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. We'll hope that Kent Pavelka does not pass out. It's going to be quite an atmosphere, and we will broadcast the game on KBBN on January 2nd. Airtime will be at 7 p.m., so tip-off at 8. That'll be on the night of January the 2nd. And then looking a little bit further ahead, Nebraska women's basketball against Purdue on January 4th, airtime at 1:30, and then Nebraska men's basketball at Ohio State on January 5th with airtime at 4:30. And then on January 6th, we'll get back to local sports coverage when we get back to high school basketball and wrestling in January, and we'll be going full throttle with high school sports up until mid-March at least.
Proud to say you won't find another radio station, or I should say stations, that cover more high school sports locally. You just won't. And proud to say that because this is a locally owned, homegrown radio station called KCNI, KBBN Radio. Now, Marcus King is a very talented musician, and he plays with all kinds of different musicians. He has different configurations of bands that he plays with. He's a guitar player, vocalist, writer, and he calls his guitars his girls. Because he has lots of girls.
Have names for each one of them?
He just said, I want you to meet my girls, and then it shows a whole slug of his guitars.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays so many different styles. He has a jazz element that he can go to, certainly blues, rock definitely, and country. And he shows you that you don't have to be pigeonholed in one spot when you're a musician. He doesn't evidently want to be. He just enjoys playing all kinds of different music. Had the honor of seeing him when Joan and I were on vacation up in Portland, Maine. And the show was in a theater, and he started out with this. Shema was like a psychedelic. Felt like I went back to '68. I mean, it was really loud, hard-driving psychedelic rock going. And then during the set, he was playing some Merle Haggard and all sorts of different things that he enjoyed covering on the countryside and rock side, plus his own stuff. So I thought, just for fun here this morning, we would give you an example of an artist who sounds different because he plays different things. And this one is his latest, and this has just been released in both downloads and vinyl. And one of the cuts off of that album is one called Honky Tonk Hell. Honky Tonk Hell. Now, I would say that's country. Would you say that's country, Brent?
Yeah, kind of got a driving country feel to it.
Yeah, driving country. That's a good description, neighbor.
Yeah, thanks.
So let's move along then to another cut. This is the first song that caught my ear when he released this one a few years ago now. And I thought, hey, this is different. This is cool. This is kind of, I don't know, bluesy, kind of just different. And it's still that way. Marcus King Band, One Day She's Here. Speaking of yours truly. But it sounds a little Motown to me, a little bit a little Motown feel to it, a little soul to it. And that's one of the things that he can do. Then, one of my favorite configurations of bands, Brother Brent.
Yes, Brother Dave.
Is the three-piece power trio. And he'll do that every once in a while.
Uh-huh.
And that typically goes with blues and rock, where you have a drummer, a bass player
Bass,
and a lead guitarist, and who can also chord and pick at the same time. And the bass player has to fill in the holes, and the drummer does a lot more drumming in a three-piece power trio.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a little edgy for the breakfast show.
Oh, wow, okay.
But, I think we've went this far before. I was going to play the Sandman from Metallica.
I was just gonna ask you. You mentioned the birthday of the Metallica drummer earlier in the show, and I was wondering if you were going to go there.
Maybe we'll close with that.
Hey, all right.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, here's Marcus King Band in the three-piece power trio configuration with Blood on the Tracks. Marcus King Band in the power trio configuration, and trust me, that's mild compared to what they can do with the three guys together with the bass, drums, and electric guitar. Check him out. I think you'll love him, just like I love my neighbor and my brother, Brent Apperson.
Thanks, Dave.
Brother and son all in one.
Feel the love.
Hello to Mom down in Arkansas.
Yes.
Hello.
She says Merry Christmas to you, by the way.
Oh, same to you,
Don't
Mom.
want to forget that.
Same to you. We'll take a quick time out. We'll come back and close the show.
At Nebraska State Bank, they don't just work here, they live here. You'll find them on the sidelines, helping at local charities and supporting hometown businesses right alongside you. For over 100 years, they've been rooted right here, helping families and businesses grow strong. And every decision made locally by people who know your name and your goals. Whether it's helping a student start saving or a neighbor open a small business, they're proud to invest in you and in our community. Nebraska State Bank and Trust, leading, serving, growing. Member FDIC.
I'm pretty hungry. Where could I go to get something to eat?
Well, how about a place that people have been going for a long, long time? That would be the Tumbleweed Cafe, and they are ready to continue their great service going into the new year. Of course, the Tumbleweed is open 6 to 4 daily for dine-in. Don't forget, they're also open 6 to 11 a.m. with their breakfast items for drive-through. Monday through Friday, you'll find delicious breakfast items ready to go like burritos, sandwiches, cinnamon rolls, biscuits, and gravy, and more. Just drive through and grab a quick breakfast to go. That's available Monday through Friday, 6 to 11 a.m. Also, don't forget about Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, open at 5 p.m. when many of the eating establishments might be closed. Remember, Cracker Jack's is open, so stop in and grab some great food, cold drinks, and visit with friends. You'll find cheese cigars, wings, clubhouse flatbreads, burgers, and fries. And they're open Monday through Saturday from 5 to 10 p.m. But you know what Carmen says? The grill is on until she walks out the door. And, of course, attached right to Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill is Axe Kickers. So if you have friends or family that are here for a few days over the holidays, over the weekend, there's a great time for you right there if you're looking for something to do. Cracker Jacks and Axe Kickers. All happening at the Tumbleweed Cafe as we end the current year and roll into the new one.
Oh, boy. I wanted to end this show on a positive note, and now I don't know if we can.
Why is that?
Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Cut critical scene from It's a Wonderful Life. That's right.
What? They cut a scene from It's a Wonderful Life.
Why would they? Prime Video cut out one of the best parts of the best Christmas movie ever, supposedly, because they're cheap. The version of It's a Wonderful Life that they've been streaming is missing 22 minutes where George Bailey wishes he had never been born and then sees what Bedford Falls would have been like without him. Without that, the movie makes no sense. No sense at all!
Why did they cut it out? Does it say?
Yes.
Oh.
But that chunk is the only part of the old classic that's still subject to copyright. That particular piece of the film, they have to pay copyright for, so they just cut it out.
Wow. Man, that's yeah.
That stinks.
Yeah.
Send this over to A1 Auto.
There you go.
Have a great day, everybody.